Hi, let's take a look at a part of the radioactive dating game. And we're going to focus down here on part D, where it's called the dating game. And I think people have been able to figure out the ages, but we'll do one example. And then we'll do one example from the custom area, just in case that's not quite clear. So here's where we're working from. And here's our radioactive dating game, or a dating game up here. So when we started out with carbon 14, and let's go to the animal skull just to sort of revisit what we were doing. So carbon 14 is here, and what we're seeing is that it has a half-life of 5,000 years. So every 5,000 years, the amount of carbon 14 that's remaining in uh, the dead organism or dead object or fossil is cut in half. And we notice from our studies that it never can be zero. Um, and mathematically that's true, and logistically that's true. So we're going to take our little probe and we're going to put it on an animal skull. And we're going to estimate, actually let's not do that one because that one's too new. Let's do um, the wooden cup. Where's the wooden cup? Oh, there it is. Wooden cup. Okay, so we have a wooden cup and we're going to estimate by using this graph. So we're going to say, there's 88% carbon 14 left. So I'm going to read this graph. I'm going to go to where I think 88% is, maybe right here. And I'm going to guess it's about, I don't know, 1,000 years old. That's just my guess. If I had more lines here, it would be better. So I'm like, okay, 1,000. Check estimate. Yay, I'm within the ballpark. Most of the time, it's very close to 1,000, but whatever you guessed would be fine, as long as it's in and around there. So let's go to one of the custom ones. It's one of the last 4 ones. So what you do first is you click on custom, because you're saying, well, I don't know what specific isotope it is. We have carbon, uranium, and it's like, okay, I'm going to use this isotope. And the half-life on this isotope, I'm going to say, is 10 million years. So notice my graph has changed. 50% half-life, 10 million years, another 10 million years, half of that, another 10 million years, half of that. The first one says fish fossil. Now I see 2 fish fossils. So this one's called fish fossil 1 and, oh, fish bones. Okay, never mind, sorry. Fish fossil. Okay, so I'm going to read the graph. So my measurement says there's 14.4% of this isotope left. So I'm going to go to about where I think 14.4 is. This is just, again, an estimate. And I'm going to say, okay, it's just under 30 million years. So I guess I'm going to say 29. And at first I wasn't sure how to write this, if I could put the M in. But I'm going to say 20 million years. Bing, okay. So I don't need to calculate what it is between my graph, my percentage, my probe, and this is just changing my graph. And custom is just saying, well, let's just set it up so that a half-life is a certain amount. Now, if I want to get more accurate, let's go back to the fish fossil, and let's say I set it for 10 million years. This guy, when I get to 14.4, that gives me a much more accurate reading. So I'm going to say it's 27,980,000 years old. Yay! So I have all of this equipment to use. I have my percentage, I have this guy to help me get more accurate, I'm figuring out my custom, but I really don't need to use any mathematical formula to do this. I hope that helps.